Honestly, the fact that Templars are used in so much.
And like in different ways too. I'm just like.
Alright, so we have an agreement.
Why don't we?
A word of caution.
Let's move
Once you
away
cross
from
that
like
threshold, there
European
is no
medieval
turning
fantasy
back.
genres.
The
This
great
way we
doors
can
must
use
remain
different
barred.
words.
I will open them for no one until I have proof that
Solve
it
the
is
problem.
safe. I will only believe it is over if the first enchanter stands before me and tells me it is so.
Why is our go-to fantasy
Irving
thing
has
medieval
fallen.
Europe?
When the circle is lost, it must be destroyed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
May Andraste lend you her courage.
Familiar, it's
Familiar.
Whatever you
easy.
decide.
You don't really have to do much creative work.
Everything you listed was bad. No, I'm saying because then we wouldn't have the Templar problem.
People don't
I
exist
don't
more.
want to die.
Basically, yeah.
Europe was the only people
I wish this were
to
over.
ever come up with.
We're running low on supplies, and I don't know how much longer
No, I
it'll
think the
last.
issue is Europe took out too much of everyone else's mythology.
We know what the problem is. Let's move
Yeah,
on.
we know. Let's.
Give me a fantasy tale set in like New Zealand.
Not even. They're still. Oh, you know what? Like
Would you like to
Kiwi or like actual, like, or like white people.
Like, if I said Kiwi, then it might be pretty racist.
And I don't. I have no. I honestly didn't want to say that, but I didn't. I couldn't remember the actual word.
Like
Aboriginal.
I thought that was
know those
Australia.
Those are
Maori?
Australian. I'm not sure.
Maori. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Maori.
I have a New Zealand friend.
Maori. I couldn't remember. I was gonna say Aboriginal. I'm like, no, it's Australia.
I
Oh
feel
man, this was really recent, but like I had to gather like curriculum for like our summer camp at like at church, and I was going through the curriculum, and there was this one where it was like learning about other religions, and I was like, oh, this is neat. I remember doing this as a kid, and it was really interesting and informative, and it was so weird because they just listed like all these false things that people worship and stuff, and or like other religions, and one, it was creepy because the instructions were like when the kids see something that's quote unquote not true, they're supposed to like yell very loudly together, deceiver, and like it was very creepy, really creepy. But on the list was Aborigine, and I'm like, those are a group of people, not everything on the list was like groups of people and not religions. Communism was there.
What?
Like communism was there as like a religious deceiver, and like just Aborigine. That was the word, and it had a bunch of like a really really gross caricature of like vaguely native looking people trying to start a fire. And I was like, okay, communism was there.
Who's the dating for something?
So I don't know. It said
Karl Marx.
It said Chinese communism specifically, and it was weird.
Just Chinese.
Yeah,
What?
just
No
Chinese.
one cares about the Soviets?
No one cares about the
The only
Soviets.
thing to fear kids.
I love like I use communism as a joke, but I forget people actually fear it. In like as it's a deity. The list was so weird, you guys. Like people who write curriculum for summer, we didn't use it. But like
Good call.
I was looking through it and I was like, this is
It's you. No, come
Weird.
no further. Grey Warden or no, I will strike you
Angelica
down where you
Pickles.
stand.
Pickles' voice actress is from New Jersey.
awesome.
Oh!
I think Doris is too.
She is, you're right.
Oh,
The
yeah.
new one,
I
right?
am the
Yeah.
judge of the circle.
The new one's so cute because she took over like 2 years ago and she's 9,
The Templars
and like
would not
she
let
said
just
like she grew up
anyone by.
watching Dora.
Oh!
And then she got to voice Dora.
Well, like only one.
Oh,
other person.
people! I'm the mage of the circle. What if you say you're just exploring? Does it put you as a neutral party?
Is that so? You'd think one would find a less perilous place to explore.
We're
So why
adrenaline
did the
junkies.
Templars let you in? Do they plan to attack the tower now?
Why does everyone with boobs wear clothing that like has boob cups?
I think we all know
Because this is designed by people that don't realize
No, it's
that's
not.
a
It
fact.
doesn't even look sexual. It just looks like weird. Like
The-
stitching around. It's okay.
Because people who design this stuff don't
Let's
realize how
let's draw as
impractical
much
that
attention
is.
to the boobs as possible. I mean,
My favorite superhero
It's just ugly.
is Power Girl, who's the one with the
I don't know which
cutout
is polarized in
thing
what way.
on her chest. So
So Gregor thinks...
Oh, the
like-
boob window?
yeah, throughout the years,
He probably
artists
assumed
just started
you
drawing it
were
larger.
And then
dead.
eventually it just
They
became
abandoned
split.
us to our fate.
Like this.
But you
Yeah.
trapped as we are, we have
It's
survived.
great.
And her most famous artist, I think, is a woman. So.
You know my most
You'll not
favorite
be
thing,
able to
like
stand
superhero thing
against
in the
them.
world is? when they're wearing a t-shirt, and like each boob is defined, like individually
Like,
in the
there's
t-shirt.
there's a part.
Yeah.
You can see the
And then there's cleavage. Favorite. Hands down, I love it.
You.
What happened here?
Let it suffice to say
I don't even
that
get
you
mad when I
had
look at superheroes.
something
It's
of a
entertaining.
hold on.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, is that really anything anatomy work?
Not surprised
When he
anymore.
returned
Yeah,
to
I'm
the
not. I'm just
Yeah.
like, oh, maybe it's a stylistic
trying to
choice.
take over the circle. As you can see, it didn't work out.
Who's the
as
dude
they
who draws
planned.
Captain America
I don't know
Julia?
what became
Oh,
of
Rob
Ultron,
Liefeld?
Right,
but
Rob
I
The one
am
with like the
certain
chest
all
like
this is history.
coming out like that.
I will
Trying to
not
escape from the body.
one man's pride.
He's all. I feel like he's looked at as the pariah of superhero comics.
So
He
who's
is.
this Aldridge guy?
So what do you intend?
I erected a barrier over the door leading to the rest of the tower, so nothing from inside could attack the children. You will not be able to enter the tower as long as the barrier holds, but I would dispel it if you join with me to save this circle.
It seems really fishy. Like he's gonna lead you into a portal to hell.
Alright, basically,
Oh no.
do we want to help them or do we just want to sit back and wait for the Templars to come in and kill everyone?
I think they're
What
evil.
benefits us the most?
I'm not gonna say.
I think they're evil.
I want to side with them, but that's because even on my Brusco, I never liked the Templars'
Yeah.
whole.
I'm naturally sympathetic with the mages. So
Okay. Let's help him then.
Melissa's and Eric, do you have an opinion?
I like to.
Two?
I don't. Yeah, I don't like the Templars' like philosophy. Like we're just gonna charge in and kill
two.
everybody.
Let's
Yeah,
do
two.
Okay. Go.
True,
I don't know.
we have little time.
How do you achieve a
Once
crew cut
Gregor
in
sees
this
that we have
age?
made the tower safe,
Very
I trust
carefully.
he will tell his men to back down.
How does it
He's
Dude, have you?
unreasonable.
There's a companion in Inquisition who's like
Which everyone helps.
who like lives in a forest,
Petra,
and
Kenan,
he's lived in a
look after
forest
the
for like his
others.
entire
I will
life,
be
and
back
like
soon.
his head is
When?
completely
Are
bald.
you sure you're all right?
Like how?
Man.
Maybe he's naturally bald.
Ooh.
Maybe.
How
Yeah.
old is he?
The others need your protection.
Late 30s, early 40s.
I will
So
be
he might be bald.
Stay here with
Bald,
them.
balding?
Safe and
You don't really see very many.
How do you achieve baldness even though you
like,
live in the city?
completely bald?
No, but even if you live in the city, how would you achieve complete baldness?
Like people
Use
do
a
it.
knife.
Precision and time.
Too much work.
You have to be constantly
If you are
shaving
ready.
your head.
Yeah.
Let us go end this.
It's not worth that
You
effort.
have to work for it.
Same thing with the crew cut because you have to cut evenly.
Yes.
God, it would
Yes.
take more effort to retain baldness than to just let your hair grow out.
Maybe he had a problem. Maybe a witch cursed him at some point.
Honestly, I was gonna suggest magic.
Here we
Yeah.
are.
Oh, do you think any mages
And
are just
some
like, I don't want to fight, I just want to
myself
cut hair?
Kept it in place.
And they use their
Probably.
money to cut hair. Oh, we met her
Very
before.
weary at
Yes.
times, but I had to stay strong to keep us safe. Be prepared for anything. I do not know what
Ostagar.
wild beasts lurk
We-
beyond this barrier. Are you ready?
was a
She won the
kindly-
fight.
Kindly old mage woman who we talked to.
Uh,
A little bit.
she has pink eyeshadow.
All right. Be on your guard.
Hey Wayne, I think there's a oh, there we go.
You have to find the very specific spot.
I'm not gonna do the floral one thing. And also, this is an abomination.
See that?
You find those annoying things from last
No, those.
They're like the hunched over bat.
I know it.
Yeah.
Why can't I remember their names?
I jumped.
There's just
The thing from the Cerberus, the Omega DLC.
we're
Yeah,
talking
like
about
adjunct, whatever.
the agitator.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Something. It might not be that. But
No, I think that's what it was.
I hate those things.
So do I.
For the reason I just started over. That's great.
You didn't make a hard save before you did Omega?
Well, I did, but I didn't like what I did before it anyway. So.
Oh.
This whole area reminds me of the dream sequence in SpongeBob where the internet
Yes! Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Gary
No!
kind
What
of
do you need?
does look like an abomination there.
I don't fuck with snails, and
Yeah.
I don't fuck with demons.
What's the
And
difference?
So demon snails
Demon
are...
snails are like double.
What's the difference?
Oh man, demon snails. What a concept.
Like that evil snail. That
Snelly?
Larry.
Larry. Waluigi as a
I love
snail.
that episode.
Yeah, Waluigi has a snail. Love that audio clip of like Waluigi's voices throughout different games.
Yeah, I didn't hear why anywhere in there.
Yeah.
Does he not say why?
Waluigi.
Did we make it up?
I think we might have. I feel like everyone just like associated him with the sound wah.
Wow.
Yeah, but
And,
because
like,
he's
the
so
rest
disappointed.
Maybe he elongates like wow, Waluigi, and everyone heard it as wow.
Wow, yeah.
I don't care. I mean, wow is still a thing. Maybe they miss wow. Wow, I love his name, his voice.
Hey, any way you can look up a quest in the tower for me? The one with the shields that you get a broadsword from.
My internet's. I don't get a lot of Wi-Fi here.
I
I'll
forgot.
do my best.
I forgot the order. You have it till I get to the end of the floor,
Yeah.
so
Please
that might be
refrain
one.
from going
Do you
into
want to
the
use the
stockroom.
4G on my phone?
It is a mess, and I've
it's
not been
actually
able
not
to
that
get it into
bad.
a state
It's
fit
okay.
to be seen.
I can turn off my computer's Wi-Fi if that will help.
No, probably not.
Who knows? Let's find out.
It's like I still have like a half a gig of 4G. If 2G I need to waste in the next 4 days. It's like I paid for it. I'm not using
I
it.
am called Elaine,
That's sweet.
and I manage the Circle's magical
Elaine?
stockroom.
That's
I
such a
was
good
trying
name.
to tidy up, but there was little I could do.
I figure that's a good question
That's
to
a
ask.
really good.
To
The
me, it sounds like
stockroom
he's
is my
that slow on
responsibility.
possessed.
I must keep
He,
it
he
clean.
has there's something wrong
I
with him.
tried to leave when things got quiet.
Hmm.
That was when I encountered the barrier.
He's shady. I don't
Fine.
like
He-
him.
no
he's
other way
speaking
out.
like someone who's.
I returned to work.
And people say that golems aren't very lively.
Oh, Wayne, you should have said something. I would have opened the door for you.
I love Shale's
The
voice.
stockroom is familiar. I prefer to be here.
Oh, he's one of those people
How
that
are you
know
so
that
calm?
He's
thing.
one of the
Okay,
tranquils.
never mind.
The tranquils do not have emotions.
I would prefer not to die. I would prefer it if the tower returned to the way it was.
And look, the
Perhaps
people on the
now
nearby
we
street are
succeed
doing
and save us
fireworks
all.
again.
July 6th. You're right. July 6th.
What's this Nile?
Beyond the age. He came here with
Meow.
several others.
Oh my
who
God.
took
You were
place
right,
in the
Brittney.
But that protects from mind domination. Is blood magic at work here?
One Direction
I do
confirmed
not
to
know.
exist in Dragon
If you
Age.
were in a meeting, you would know.
Who do you think Regret's favorite
Blood
member is?
magic.
Oh.
I feel like
I feel like he'd regret
Who's-
anything he
I think
chose.
he's a hairy guy.
Oh God, who's the one? Liam. I think
We should
Liam.
find
Yeah.
Is Liam the
A
kind of
little
like
will give us a
mousy
fighting
yet
chance
still very
against
attractive
anybody
looking?
Liam's
Yeah.
like
Liam.
basic
Liam's very,
looking.
I
like-
wish you luck.
Oh, he's
Perhaps this
Like
will
he's
be
like the
over
default
soon and things
character
will return
design
to the way they
screen.
were. Goodbye.
I feel like such an idiot. Like
Us and
Liam's my
Brittney.
number one.
I know
That's what they
everyone.
do to
thanks,
mages
Jenna.
that
sometimes.
sucks. I know everyone likes Harry, but
Liam, Zane,
Zane,
Neil,
Zane is up.
Harry, the other one.
Up
I've
at
been
the
thinking
top.
about this a lot.
You know why I
Nile-
love Harry? Because he's a child, and he's very like there's something very masculine about him, but his style is very femme. His style, like,
Yeah.
he's so soft. He wears like floral headbands.
Harry's